I'm ready. Everybody else?
He's getting a bit wheezy. His chest was clear pre-op. Wonder whether he's developed a pneumothorax after the interscaling block.
Can I start or not?
Somewhere you need to be, is there? I'll put some salbutamol down the tube, but he'll need a chest x-ray before we go any further.
Did you not put the block in properly?
Yes, I did. But you know this can be a complication. Undrape him and I'll call x-ray. They can do a portable down here.
Can't do my job until you've done yours, mate, but take your time. Can't rush these things, can we?
Maya's discharging a patient. She won't be long.
Before she gets here, there's something I want to say. I walked out last night for a reason.
What was that?
You might have thought that you were apologizing, but all I heard was condescension, and I'm sick of it.
Do you know why I think you left? Because we were getting somewhere near the truth and you didn't like it.
Well, come on, let's hear it.
What do you think we're really fighting about?
I'm waiting for you to tell me.
The social club. Before I took over as president, we were getting on fine.
It might have something to do with it. It's not very nice being told you're incompetent.
I never said.
Oh, no? You only persuaded half my colleagues to stick their hands up and vote against me.
I wonder if they would have done that if they knew what they were getting instead. I'm the one that turned out to be incompetent.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The books are a mess.
You had a bit of bad luck with your fundraising. It takes a while to know what works and what doesn't.
I should have listened to you.
You'll get there. And you'll do it in your own way. You don't need some old fuddy-duddy telling you how.
I know what I do need. A good treasurer. Please.
Of course.
Thank you. What's wrong?
If we're being honest, it wasn't just about the social club, was it?
Wasn't it?
This will sound terrible. You're not supposed to be jealous of your own children. I don't mean jealous. Envious.
I don't understand.
I look at what you and Maya have together and I miss it. And I lean on Maya far too much. I know I do. The fact is that I'm not very good at sharing her. Not these days.
I get jealous too.
I don't blame you with me getting in the way all the time.
No, you and Maya, you're so solid. Okay, you have all those little fights, but you're always going to be there for each other. I haven't spoken to my mother for months. Mother's Day, I thought about it. I was going to call, I had my hand on the phone, and then I couldn't do it. What's the point? I thought it's never going to be any different.
She might surprise you one day.
I wonder. Can we please just not fight anymore?
How much longer?
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm cancelling the surgery.
Why? There's no evidence of pneumothorax and the chest is clear now.
I don't want to risk it. With his history of asthma, I don't want to encounter problems halfway through the procedure when there's no turning back. He must be getting over a chest infection.
Gosh, how often does this happen?
Not often at all.
It's a big coincidence then. You didn't want me in here in the first place. Now you get to order me out.
I hope you're not suggesting that I'd compromise my professional standards for the sake of scoring a few points against a colleague.
I don't know, would you?
Guys, please.
How long have you been in your job, Luke?
Long enough to know that I'm making the right call.
Long enough to feel stuck when you see someone younger racing up the ladder. So you'll take any chance you get to throw your weight around. It's pathetic.
You ready?
Yep. Thanks for the food, eh?
Yeah, thanks, fella.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Will you live if you don't?
What?
Ignore him. Wait. Thanks for today. I had a great time.
Whoa. What was that about?
Oh man, wait till this gets out.
Please, take a seat. Now, I've heard his side of the story. What's yours?
This is really embarrassing. It's the sort of thing 5-year-olds sort out in the sandpit. We shouldn't be wasting your time.
Yeah, never mind that. I'd like to hear it.
Okay. Luke was behaving inappropriately towards one of the nurses. It doesn't matter who.
Well, we were chatting.
He was flirting. She was gritting her teeth and putting up with it. This was in theatre, you understand. I mean, apart from anything else, it was disrespectful to the patient, so I called him on it. I didn't mean to humiliate him, but obviously I did, and he's been gunning for me ever since.
That's ridiculous.
The way Luke tells it, his only concern is for patient safety. He's worried we might be pushing you beyond your skill level.
It's also the way he treats his staff. I've never seen arrogance like it.
Have you ever seen me cancel an operation because I wasn't getting my own way? That's arrogance.
What's he talking about?
Bank card repair this afternoon. Okay, it was a bit of a stretch, but Fredericton thought I was up to it, and so did Chris. The only person who had any doubts was Luke. So what did he do? He made up some nonsense about the patient still recovering from a chest infection and called a halt to the whole show. I'd hate to think how much money was wasted.
I didn't make anything up. I refused to accept the accusation that I did.
Okay, gentlemen, this cannot go on.
Clearly.
Something has to change. Now, like it or not, you two have to work together.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
I'm afraid I have to agree.
So what do you want me to do? I can't ask Chris to build his entire theatre schedule around you two.
I sincerely regret that it has come to this, but as a senior consultant, I refuse to have my expertise, judgment, or professionalism challenged by a surgical registrar. Either he goes, or I do.